Alright, update on Binance Coin. So for the start of the vid, I'm pretty much going to be ignoring the fibs because I think the most important thing to take note of is that we have finally broken out of this this descending resistance that we've had in play for so long now. So we really got stuck underneath this multiple times now. I've got two trend lines because the first trend line is really where we get stuck under in most bounces. Now in some cases we do manage to close above this trend line, and then we have quick wicks up to this trend line here. So this really was the trend line that we needed to break. I didn't make a video for this in the past day or so when I saw that we were, breaking above the first trend line, because I didn't think it'd be worth covering until we do break out of this trend line as well. And what can you see? We've now had 2 days outside of this trend line, so this does look extremely good for Binance token. Now previously we were talking about if we did get rejected from this, we could be expecting a drop perhaps down to these levels down here, retesting the 618, and obviously we haven't done that. We've broken out of this these descending resistances. So what to keep an eye on now? I personally wouldn't be using micro fibs to look at what's going on. I would be looking at potentially coming up to the 200-day moving average. What I can see is Binance Coin really respects the 200-day moving average. We've used it as support multiple times all the way up here, and then once we did kind of lose it for the second time, sometimes we lose it once and then keep on going. So you can see here we lost it once, kept going. Here we lost it once, kept going. Here we lost it once, kept going. Here we lost it once, broke back above it, and then we lost it twice, and that was it, and that was the downtrend. So I think what we really need to see is a push up, a break above the 200-day moving average. Once we break above the 200-day moving average, I think we could have a lot more room to move to the upside. And the 200-day moving average is only a 17% move away. Do bear in mind this does have a massive market cap, so it could take it a couple of days to get up to there. In the meantime, I would like to see some volume start coming in, because we don't really have any volume at all, supporting this breakout. This is kind of why we're trading sideways. No one's really talking about Binance right now because people don't really even know that it's breaking out. I mean, if we look at the volume, there's not that many people involved in this breakout. So all in all, looking at the macro term, our biggest macro fib, we're above the 0.5, so that's great. Our slightly more mid to macro term fib, we've recently just broken out of the 618, which is very good. So we could potentially be seeing our next level of resistance coming up to this 0.5 region here, and on this fib here from low to high, where we could potentially get stuck up next, is this 382 at 455. So we've got a range of resistances. Let me mark them for you. So starting off, we've got resistance coming in at the 200-day moving average. We've got resistance coming in at the 382 right here, and the 0.5 of this macro fib, or let's see. So this is the mid macro term fib. So obviously this is still a macro term fib. This has been going on for ages, but this one's just been going on for a little bit longer. So I put more weight on this one. We've also got, the 0.5 lines up with the 382. So we've got many confluences coming up in this big red box here. So I'm not saying this is resistance that we're not getting over. I'm simply saying that I do think in the short term, if we are able to hop over all three of these regions, then we could very much experience a massive parabolic rally coming in for Binance Coin. So that is all I see for Binance. I do think in the next couple of days we are going to at least be pushing up to the 440, which is our first resistance. So what I can see is this is a 10% increase. That would be a 10% trade. I think I am going to buy a tiny bit of BNB token on spot, just for a short-term trade. Obviously not financial advice, this is just my own opinion on the market and what I'm personally doing to navigate these markets. You don't have to copy me, I'm not a financial advisor, so I don't recommend anyone do that. But yeah, this is the trade that I'm going to be taking. It's obviously only a 10% increase. Once we do hop above this red rectangular box here, which I do think we'll be doing in the next coming weeks, then we could potentially talk about a retest of the 200-day. Once we do push back above there, our next level would be all the way up here at 540 before having an increase up to 670. So considering the top of this rectangle was 450, having another increase up to 540 is what, more than a 20% increase. and then all the way up to here. I won't do the maths off the top of my head, but like I said, first increase 18.5%. The second increase back up to the all-time high would be a 48% increase after we break out of this this trade here, backtest the 200-day, and then keep on going. So all in all, Binance Coin's looking amazing right now. We have broken out of the downtrend. I am placing a small trade just to get up, you know, a 10% increase, and then if we do hop above this big rectangle that I highlighted, then we could have another trade once we backtest and start pushing up again. So that is all I see for Binance Coin. If you are holding this, best of luck. And once again, none of this is financial advice, it's just my own opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Cowboy out. Peace.